But here's where it gets even more heartbreaking. Over the following months, another 37 victims die not from their burns, but from infections and complications in those very hospitals that was supposed to save them. This tragedy didn't just end with the fire. It ignited a national outcry, massive protests, and a chain of events that revealed deep-seated issues in Romania's public healthcare system. That's the real-world backdrop that Collective dives into, and it's why this film feels so urgent and real, because it's rooted in actual events that shook an entire country. Now, why should you watch this? Well, in a world where fake news and cover-ups seem to be everywhere, Collective shows you the heroism of everyday people fighting back. It's about journalists who won't back down, whistleblowers risking it all, and officials trying to navigate a broken system. This isn't some scripted drama. It's observational filmmaking at its finest, following real people in real time as they uncover layers of corruption and push for change. You'll see the frustration, the determination, and the human cost of systemic failures. It's inspiring because it reminds us that one investigation, one voice, can spark massive reform. And in today's climate, with trust in institutions at an all-time low, this film is a must-see. It doesn't just entertain, it educates and empowers you to question the status quo. Plus, it's been nominated for Oscars and won a ton of awards. More on that later, so you know it's top-tier quality. Let's talk about the man behind the camera, Alexander Nanau. He's the director, and wow, does he wear multiple hats here. Born in Romania but raised in Germany after his family emigrated when he was young, Nanau studied film in Berlin and has a background in documentaries that tackle social issues. His previous works, like Toto and His Sisters from 2014, which followed Roma children in Bucharest, already showed his knack for intimate, unflinching storytelling. For Collective, Nanau didn't just direct. He also wrote it alongside Antoneta Opriș, produced it, handled the cinematography himself, and even co-edited it. That's dedication. He embedded himself with the subject for over a year, capturing raw, unfiltered moments without any narration or talking heads. It fly-on-the-wall style, which makes it feel like you're right there in the newsroom or the ministry meetings. Nanau's approach is all about letting the events speak for themselves, and it pays off big time. He said in interviews that he wanted to show how corruption cycles work and how individuals can break them, drawing from his own experiences growing up under Romania's communist regime before the 1989 revolution. On the production side, this film was a collaboration between Romania, Luxembourg, and Germany. The main production companies were Alexander Nanau Production and SAMSA Film, with HBO Europe coming on board as an executive producer through Hunca Kastelikova. Other producers include Bianca Oana, who worked closely with Nanau, and Bernard Michaud from SAMSA. The budget? Well, documentaries like this aren't blockbuster affairs with massive funding. It's estimated to be modest, likely in the range of a few €100,000, though exact figures aren't publicly detailed. What matters is how they stretched every penny to create something so impactful. Filming started in the wake of the fire's aftermath, with Nanau gaining unprecedented access to journalists at Gazeta Sporturilor, a sports newspaper that pivoted to hard-hitting investigative work. They also followed events at the Ministry of Health, capturing internal discussions and reforms. The editing team, including Dana Bunescu and George Craig alongside Nanau, pieced together over 1,000 hours of footage into a tight 109-minute runtime. Music by Kian Bayani adds this subtle tension, enhancing the thriller-like vibe without overpowering the real dialogue. Speaking of the people in the film, since this is a documentary, there are no actors. It's all real folks caught in the storm. At the heart are the journalists from Gazeta Sporturilor. Cătălin Tolontan is the editor-in-chief. He's a seasoned reporter whose